Dave again, back again, Dave's Dimension, back again for another video. Thank you guys for stopping in. Now, a couple things going on today. Just found out, got not an email, but a friend had posted on social media and shared it to me. Apparently, Hasbro Pulse, this Friday, you want to check out Hasbro Pulse, and I'll tell you why. They're going to be touching some base. They're going to be doing some updates. They're going to be talking about some unveilings, I believe, with Star Wars, with possibly Transformers, but also they threw up the logo from last year of Hasbro Pulse. Last year, they did a crossover Ghostbusters Transformer, Ecto-1. He was the Ecto-1 that could transform into a robot, an Autobot. And they even did a little run of I think it was a 5-issue run of a Transformer Ghostbusters crossover. Now, they had this logo that was Ghostbusters with Transformers celebrating the anniversaries. Okay, this year they're doing Back to the Future. However, for the promotion or the advertisement for it, they threw up the logo that we had last year. So could we get maybe a new version of it? Because obviously it was an Ecto-1. Could we get Ghostbusters 2 Ecto-1A? Or could this be maybe some kind of an Afterlife tie-in? I wouldn't be too surprised. Now, obviously, it could be 1,000 different things. It could be a little accessory to go with it. Maybe we get some other variation. I mean, the Ghostbusters universe is pretty wide. I mean, it could be anything from a firehouse transformer to the containment unit to even a bad guy. Maybe we get kind of like a Gozer possessing Megatron, you know? Gozertron? I don't know. I mean, but it's very interesting though, guys. Go to HasbroPulse.com. You'll see the advertisement I'm talking about. I think they might have, they're going to do like a extended long stream or live stream. They're going to do something. I think they're announcing something with G.I. Joe. I'm sorry, I'm not really prepared. I don't write scripts for these videos, guys. I kind of do it on the fly. If you've seen the videos before, you know that's how I roll. But it's very interesting that they're doing something with Ghostbusters. It's a bit fitting if you think about it, because this Friday is Friday the 13th. November 13th happens to be a Friday the 13th. So who knows what else they're going to have. I mean, it's perfect to do an unveiling for especially Ghostbusters related with paranormal. We'll see what happens. What are you guys hoping for? Um, Now, on another note, this is also Ghostbusters related. This coming Sunday, November 15th, that's 1 5. You want to check out either Lego.com or check out your local Lego store. They are releasing, I think they might be doing some online orders, but also at the stores, if you get a chance, go down there. They have unveiled a Lego Ecto-1 Afterlife Edition. Now, those who've had the Ecto-1 Lego from a couple years back, this is not that same scale, guys. Apparently, from the picture, it looks like it goes from here to here. It looks, I think one of my friends mentions about an 18-inch measurement, possibly. So, this is going to be a step up slightly from a, I think it's a slight variation on a 1/18th scale. So, I mean, for those who have the Hot Wheels Elite Ecto-1, it's going to be something along that size, maybe a little bit bigger. And if you get the chance, guys, I highly recommend. I'm going to try and leave links in the section below so you guys can check out the videos. There is a video of a promotional video by Lego where they show someone who's putting it together, putting a door, then part of the chassis. This there's a ton of pictures on here, and there is a little spoiler in there. So if you want to avoid any and all type spoilers, um, those who are in the Ghostbusters community know what I'm talking about because you already have seen it. Okay. Um, but those who are not, if you don't want any kind of spoilers, you want to stay away from this and don't pay attention to it. But if you're a big fan, I highly recommend it. Now, it is a little, I mean, for the size, I think it's worth it. Um, the scale of this Ecto-1, I mean, they have so many tricks and details in here. I mean, the grill of the Ecto-1 looks amazing. There's the side gunner's chair, which if you've seen the Afterlife trailer or teaser, you've already seen that, so that's not a surprise, guys. They have little rust decals on the pieces to give it that rusted look. You can actually open up the hood and you can see the engine and everything's detailed like a true Miller Meteor ambulance would have been. Okay, um, there's a little trick towards the back. That's part of the spoiler. I'm not going to go into it, but it's a nice little surprise, and I'm glad that Lego is throwing this in there. I myself, I plan to go to my local Lego, which is I'm in Buffalo, New York, so the nearest one is in little sub town called Cheektowaga, which is big kind of influx area where we have major, we're New York State, so we're known for the New York State Thruway. It's a big intersection with all different highways and intersections hitting. We have a mall called the Walden Galleria. The Walden Galleria Mall is open, and I plan to go to the Lego store there, which I've never been to a Lego store, but I've been told that this is an insanely wonderland of Lego-ness. Okay, I haven't really done Legos since I was a kid. I do have a small Lego Batman on the lower shelf down there. You guys really can't see it. Um, a Lego Batmobile, a small one. I got it for like 25, maybe $26 at Target. It's a nice little fun little piece. I wanted to see. Well, let's see what Lego's been up to. And then of course they unveil this Ecto. Now this Ecto, it's a good size scale. They are running $199.99. That's $199.99, guys. Some people might say, "Geez, that's a lot." But the thing is, it's not like you're getting a small little, thing the size of a person's cell phone. I mean, you're getting. I mean, this thing looks. I mean, the pictures. My throwing my hands up like this to give a scale does not do it justice. But it looks amazing, and I can't wait to get the piece. I mean, it's not going to be, you throw 30 pieces together and you have a car. No, there's a lot of detail, a lot of small pieces in here. There's literally a push on one side that makes the door, the gunner seat, pop out. I mean, this thing is meant to be mechanical and functional, guys. I can't wait. What I also can't wait is I'm gonna say give it about another 4 months maybe, and we'll probably start to see the light kits come out. Now, if you don't know what a light kit is, for the Ghostbusters Firehouse, which if I ever hit the lottery, I will be getting one. The Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse and the original Ecto-1, they both had aftermarket companies did some light kits that can actually peg into the Lego pieces so it could illuminate. With the Ecto-1, the siren lights could actually pop and blink and they would turn on, giving it that effect. The Firehouse also had variations on that so you could light the inside and the outside. So I would be very excited to see someone come up with something like that. Um, $199. I never thought I would be spending $200 on a Lego kit, but I mean, I love Ghostbusters. I'm a big Ghostbuster. I mean, hello, all my art that I have up here. I have my little patch frame, my little patch collection, which obviously is small compared to most people. And I have a couple little posters up there. Um, I mean, you've heard me talk about ghostbusting. I do it. My wife has recently joined. It's a way for us to give back to the community, but also it lets me live like that little kid in me who's still around all the time. That little kid in me gets to dress up and be a Ghostbuster. And the smiles we get from little kids, from their parents, from their grandparents. I mean, someone sees a Ghostbuster, they don't just shake their head. No, hey, you see the Ghostbuster logo, you see the no ghost on the side of a vehicle. That makes you smile. I can't say I've ever met one person who ever looked at a Ghostbuster. Sorry, guys, my phone was going off. I can't say I've ever met anyone who ever saw someone dressed up as a Ghostbuster, a kid with a vacuum strapped to the back, or someone in their dad's mechanic coveralls. You see someone out there and they're dressed up, it just makes you smile. That's what it's about. With everything that's gone on in this past year, whether it's that 2020 thing that's been going on, or if it's been politics, if it's been sports, everyone's had to adjust and modify our lives this year. And I mean, Bill Murray said it best in Ghostbusters 2. Sometime, sometimes shit happens, and who are you gonna call? You gotta call the Ghostbusters. I mean, we dress up in full gear. We did some social distanced trick or treating this past Halloween, and so many people lit up. And I'm not talking about just the kids, I'm talking about the adults. For a movie that came out in 1984, 36 years later, it has a strong grip on kids who were just born 4 or 5 years ago. Okay? It's something about Ghostbusters. And me personally, I know I'm going off on a tangent, guys. Ghostbusting to me is this. You had three misfits. The original movie started out with three misfits. You had the total brain, Egon. You had the good-hearted mechanical genius of Ray Stantz. And then you had the game show host type personality, businessman extraordinaire, you know, trying to get by any way he possibly can, Peter Venkman. These three came together, they lost their jobs, and they decided to take every chance they possibly could, take one hell of a gamble, and go into business for themselves, busting ghosts. Yes, it's far fetched. Yes, it's crazy and ludicrous at times, but so is our life right now. With politics, with everything that's going on this past year. Everything's going crazy. So maybe we need a little bit of crazy to help fight back that crazy. That's the way I see it. Okay? That's just my thoughts on it. I love Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters to me is a metaphor. It's about when no one else is going to stand up and no one else is going to step up to the plate, the Ghostbusters do. End of Ghostbusters Part 1. They go on top, they have just the whole world seems like it's going to end. And we get four guys who climb to the top of a New York high rise, an apartment condominium high rise. They go to the absolute roof to take on a god, a interdimensional being with who knows what kind of powers. They had no idea, but they're rocking their proton packs, their unlicensed nuclear accelerators on their backs, and they're going to take it on any way they possibly can. Only four guys out of the entire New York City would do that. The cops, National Guard, everybody stayed their asses downstairs. So, that's what it's about. Ghostbusters is about life. It's about making people smile, and when someone comes up to you, you tell them to back off, man, I'm a scientist. So, those are my thoughts. I am going to be doing an unboxing video on the Ecto-1. That is, assuming I secure one. You can't pre-order it. We can't pre-order it. Can't reserve it at the Lego store. But come Sunday, I'm going down there, and assuming they have enough in stock, I'm going to be purchasing one and bringing it home. I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm going to show you everything that comes in it, and then we're going to put it together and see what happens. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take me. Could take me a couple hours. We'll see what happens. But we'll take it from there. Other news. Not really a whole lot of other news really going on this week, guys. Um, I myself, I'm in New York State, as you hear me talk and mention from time to time. Apparently, some of those numbers are climbing again, so they're starting to put some restrictions down. So, I mean, this is what we have to do, guys. We have to do what is required for us to get those numbers down. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, we should or we shouldn't. I'm not going to sit here and say we shouldn't. I've been in and out of hospitals all my life. You got to take recovery. You got to take getting better, step by step by step. Whether it's asthma, whether it's a physical, maybe you injured your arm. Hell, if it's pneumonia, if it's a mental issue, guys, you have to take it step by step. No matter what ailment we are facing, we're facing an ailment that is all over the entire world. Okay? We have to do what's required. If that's wearing a mask, that's what we have to do. And I mean, I wear a mask. My wife actually makes masks for us, so we literally have. You could go through 2 or 3 masks a day if we really needed to. I mean, I love my Ghostbusters 2 mask that she made. And this is just, she just took a pattern, sewed it, took 2 pieces of fabric, got black on this side, gray on the other, and your basic transfer iron-on paper that you can get on Amazon, Walmart, and just about any place. You print whatever logo you want, you cut it, you iron it on. You really couldn't tell. This is just handmade. And she put little, these are women's hair ties, guys. So it doesn't pinch down on your ears. This is how you wear a mask. Okay? Now, little personal rant here. If you're going to wear a mask, wear a mask. But if you're not going to wear a mask, if you're going to do something like this, and I see people at the stores do this all the time, that just drives me bananas, guys. Another fun thing is when you're wearing a mask, if you're a Transformer fan, you kind of feel like Optimus Prime. Roll out. So we have to do what we have to do, guys. I'm hoping by maybe March, maybe April of next year, everything is going to get much better. That's my hope. Does it mean it's going to happen? No. But that's my hope. I really want things to get better. I know there's some recent news this week about Pfizer having a developed vaccine. I know a lot of people are apprehensive. How do we know this is going to work? Everyone is different. Everyone's got different immune systems. So we will see what happens with all this, guys. I think having a vaccine, and that's under 1 year, that's good. I believe it was developed down in Pfizer's laboratories down in Mexico, but we'll see what happens. I mean, just like with the flu, every year there's a different strain, a different alteration. It mutates, it grows, just like a human being grows. We'll see what happens with all that, guys. Am I open to getting the vaccine myself? Yes. Yes, I am. As someone who's taken medication all his life, I mean, I'm an asthmatic. Excuse me, guys. I'm an asthmatic. This is my steroid inhaler. This helps keep my lungs open on a regular basis. This is a preventive medicine. This is my rescue inhaler. When I'm short of breath, I take this. So I carry around 2 inhalers with me where I go, guys. And I take my multivitamins. I also take calcium vitamins here to help with my bones. I mean, since I had my surgery, this is what I need to do. I need to have that. I got to drop my blood pressure medicine, my diabetic medicine. I got to drop my cholesterol medicine. All that stopped after I had my surgery. I'm trying to get better and better, guys. In fact, I'm drinking orange juice. Not, I haven't had soda since that is pop, carbonated beverages, Pepsi, Coke, root beer, whatever. Oh, I miss A&W root beers. Um, but I haven't had anything like that since August, and I'm doing very well. In fact, today I had a doctor's appointment. My blood pressure. Now, I used to be like 180s, 170s, guys. I was way up here. I'm at 125 over 80 right now. I'm doing really well. I'm at 363 pounds, and I was 419 on September 1st when I had the surgery. I dropped from about a 56 waist, and I'm about a 48 now, guys. These are the things. This is why I have the outlook I have when it comes to 2020, as it's called. Um, we have to take things slow. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a light switch that we can turn on and turn off, guys. It's just something we have to do. And that's why I do these videos. I mean, this is one, it's something to help me relax and unwind. I get to talk to all you guys out there. Uh, you know, there's not a lot of you guys, but this is, like the review I uploaded last night. I did a review of the SPD Power Ranger, SPD Red. Very, very cool figure. Got him, and I got something else coming in a day or two. I'll be doing another review on that item, and we'll be doing some comparisons. This is therapy. Just like me being a Ghostbuster and getting out there and giving back to people, making people smile. Um, you know, the group I'm part of, we raise money year round for Toys for Tots. That's our goal every year, is to raise money however we can for Toys for Tots, so we can help families that can't afford gifts for themselves or for their kids. I mean, it's that's what it is. It's about giving back. It's about doing something not for yourself, but for, to help others. That's what it's about, guys. That's what this channel's about. If I'm doing a review, I'm giving you guys my honest opinion. I mean, there might be, a couple of you people out there who might have the same kind of thoughts I do, and I'm trying to give you kind of, a buyer beware, if you, so to speak, about things. Just like I have my Ben and Kent pack coming in, I'm going to be doing an unbox of that when it does eventually arrive. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm going to show you each piece, give you my thoughts on what I think about the construction, and then, we'll be doing some videos on when it's assembled. But that's what the channel's about, guys. I'm really excited for the Ecto-1, the Afterlife edition, that is. I mean, the regular Ecto-1 runs for $99 at best, if you're lucky, on eBay. The 1/18 scale Hot Wheels Elite Ghostbusters car, you're lucky if you can get between $150 and $200 or $300. So the Lego price is on par. A lot of their sets, like their Star Wars sets, can be a bit pricey, I will say that. But you know what? The sizes and how well thought they are, it makes sense. It's not just putting blocks together like it was back when I was a kid in the 80s. They've made it so that these builds actually have function to them. Okay? So I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, I'm going to put links in below, not just for Lego's website, but also for the actual Ecto-1 Afterlife, so you can check it out yourselves, guys. Okay? Well, that's all I have for this video, guys. So until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting, and I'll catch you on the flip side.